Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I want to actually talk about an event I went to this past weekend. It is the Cameraholics swap meet. So all the photographers, anybody who's into cameras was there, and it was a lot of people. I neglected to take footage, so I'll insert this clip here. This is from their Instagram. Definitely worth checking out if you're into old vintage style cameras of, well, all kinds. The event is yearly, once a year in June. And I missed last year and I planned to go this year, and it was great. I was well behaved. I didn't spend as much money as I thought I was going to, thankfully. And I walked out with more than two things, but yeah, I'll get to that in a second. The main point of this video is I got a new camera, and I want to showcase that. And this camera, when I was shifting through these tables of all kinds of stuff, this is a camera that I've looked at quite a bit online. I have pondered purchasing. It does kind of overlap a similar camera I do have, but it wasn't so much the camera that interests me, although it's really good. It's the lens that interests me the most, and that's when I picked this up, I didn't put it down until I paid them for it, and then I put it in my bag. So what I found is this, the Fujica. How do you say it? ST605. This was released in '76. It is a highly reliable, fully mechanical 35mm SLR. And when I found this, I flipped it over and saw that 25. Sorry, 25. My first thought was, oh, is that like a lot number? Is that, what is that? So started talking to the little guy who was running this booth, and he goes, oh, that's how much it is. And but before I started talking to him, I was already sold on buying this because of this lens. So this is the Helios 35mm f2.8. Now, this is not the Helios that everybody's notoriously chasing after. I have one of those, the Helios 44-2, the 58mm f2, that swirly bokeh vintage Russian lens. That's not what this is. This is made in Japan. I wanted this because I already have an M42 screw mount adapter for my S5 II, and I have the Pentax Spotmatic film camera, similar aesthetics to this. This Fujica is actually lighter weight. I do need to get some, I think it's LR44 batteries. So I don't know if the meter works, but that's fine. It does go from bulb mode 2 seconds all the way up to 700th of a second in speed. So slightly slower than my 1000 that I can hit with the Pentax, but fully working. This lens, to me, was worth it. I wanted that. This is like in really good condition. There's no major issues center, and I say center because just around the edges, yes, over time it's gonna probably crap out on me, but it's so smooth, so good. This still is fully working when I wind it all the way. And cloth shutter, clean mirror, clean viewfinder. which is really huge. So that's not murky. And so I had a couple surprises. One was inside is a expired roll of Fuji Superior, if it focuses. So 100 speed. So don't know how much is, you know, I'm gonna shoot it because why not? It was free, and I work at a camera store, so I can dev that. But other than that, everything else inside is just perfect. It's so clean. It could probably use a little bit of the seals, like, but frankly, it's not. I'm gonna shoot a roll through it, before I call it a full day. But I foresee very minimal light leaks, if at all any, just from what I have been able to address on there. Huge find for me. Obviously, I'm excited for this. I'll be shooting with this on the S5 II as well as on this camera. And the other thing this came with, so like, that alone, I was like, sweet, good deal, 25 bucks, awesome. Let me go, I'll see you later. Oh, but wait, it comes with a bag and a flash. Now the bag is, let's just say it's been disposed of. It was pretty rough. It was like a knockoff Low Pro. It's seen its days. It did its job. It kept this thing from dying, and now it's gone. The flash, unfortunately, looked really nice from the outside. Double A powered, but once I put some batteries in it, I was getting no response, so I opened it up. Full board on the inside was corroded, so it was a toss. It was a small vertical flash that was from the same 70s era. Wasn't like anything spectacular, so I wasn't too concerned about losing that, considering it was free. But it did come with like pamphlets and the original like book, and thank you for buying this Fujica, with the full manual of how to use it, and like breakdowns, and like this is just a guide. This is like what people would shop. Oh, there's a picture of the flash actually, since I don't have it no more. It was that guy. Nothing spectacular, but still. Apparently, you can have a speed that film grip for this camera. I don't have one, but apparently you could add one. Of course, I don't see any contacts on the bottom, so I'm not sure. But yeah, full blown. Thanks for buying. This is like the how to set the shutter speed, how to hold your camera, check the batteries, and what different focal ranges look like. Like, do they even? I mean, obviously they don't make film cameras like this anymore, but these new cameras that we sell, they don't come with this. They don't have like proper books. Owner's manual. This booklet has been prepared to show you how to use the Fujica ST605 correctly. Please read it over carefully. Well, pretty sure I know how to use this camera. It's not a fuss, but it is really nice to have original reading material for it. So, once I shoot a roll through this, if I find that all is well, I will probably be parting with my Pentax and keeping this guy, because the body of this is actually lighter than the Pentax. So having a little bit lighter camera would not be a bad thing. But yeah, so let me just, how about while I'm on camera, I'll just load this film. Why not? Drop that down. So I don't know the age of this film. I've looked the rollover. There's no dates, so we're just gonna shoot it, and then I'll develop it, and yeah, set the ISO to 100. So we set that ISO dial there to 100, right there, by just lifting this. And yeah, so what? It's 100 ISO. I can be at 2.8, 1/125th. Close focus of this should be right there. Cool. Frame 1. Let's go way over that way. What's to lose, right? You know, shooting at infinity with this. You know, I actually have put it on the S5 II already a little bit. I haven't gone out shooting with it, but the size, the feel of it, like this gnarling, like this feels so good, so smooth. Aperture ring, nice and clicky. But this is just butter. So, not sure. Honestly, like I could not find a whole heck of a lot online about this Helios version. Being that it's not the Russian knockoffs, I don't have a lot of excitement that it's going to be something crazy special in that regard. But a 35 mil 2.8 manual focus, to me, I want. Like, I was ready to buy it before I found out that that was the actual price. And yeah, I am still floored that, peel that off. I am so floored that that was $25. So my entire purchase, yeah, this is made in Japan by Fuji Photo Film. Wow. Fuji Photo Film. I'll get close to that for you. Put that on my bag so I don't lose that. Can you make that out? Maybe, maybe not. I'll have to put a photo of. Oh, there you go. That should be pretty good there. But yeah, such a nice camera. I don't know if the self-timer works. Let's try. I'll do a close focus shot, and I'll just hand hold it and just see what happens. Let me get where I can see you clearly. There you are. This is the timer, right? Maybe not. I don't know what that is. I should read the book, shouldn't I? Maybe it, if I wind that and I just pull that down, it just launches it back up. It's not trying to prevent it, and it just fires the moment it gets up. Let's find out actually in real time, because now I'm curious. I swore that was self-timer. Maybe it's double exposure, because it's not doing the. Does that need a battery for that? No, it should be on the line, shouldn't it? Oh, look at that! Wow. So cute little pictures in there, and then they do a full spread breakdown. That's sick. So that front lever is number 8. Yeah, self-timer start button. The shutter is activated in 8 to 10 seconds. Maybe the self-timer's broke. Maybe. It's fine. Like, I don't really use self-timer on my film cameras. It was 25 bucks. Come on. Like 25 bucks is a steal. And the reason I say it's a steal is because I looked it up online. And the lens alone, you can get between 80 and like 150, depending on who you're buying it from. The camera is similar. So the fact that I got it all in $25 is pretty darn cool. Plus, the M42 mount is just such a beautiful mount. I love the versatility behind it. So there is every piece of information on here except what I'm wanting. How to hold the camera. Photography 101. That reminds me of the days back when I took computer engineering. Not computer. It was to go for computer engineering class. I had to do a placement, and the first one was a intro to computers that I could not place out of. And the first day, they're like, "Here's a mouse, left click, right click," and I was like, "No, I'm done. I know this." So I just played video games online back then. Just let's see here. Self-timer. So if you're using the picture, you can set the self-timer first. Then wind the film afterwards, whatever you prefer. Don't press the shutter button. Instead, use the self-timer start button, because you'll release the shutter if you do. Okay, so start that. Wind that. Push. I'm just going to take a shot. It's going to be a blurry shot, but nope. Okay. So push it all the way down and then push the start button. I heard it trying. It was trying. It went. Did you hear that? So I held that down. Nope. I'm just going to blow through this film. It's fine. I just want to make sure there's no light leaks. So that's cool. So now the rain's coming. Yay. But yeah, new camera. So I will have to blow through this roll so that I can hopefully have some pics in here in this video. But we got, what'd I do? 12 shots already. I think it's a 36 camera. Well, I didn't even check. I have to watch the video back. So the other thing I purchased, though, I don't have with me here. I bought another lens for my Canon. I have an old DSLR crop sensor Canon, and I found a Sigma 17 to 70 mil for 50 bucks. Beautiful. So probably see that in the video coming up out and about. That's going to be my wide, and then my S5. So basically, when I go out adventuring and you see me doing like a walk around video again, I'm going to have the 17 to 70 on the Canon, and I'll probably be shooting with the 1-400 on my S5 too. Just for fun. You know, it's one thing, this 20 to 60 mils, beautiful lens, but switching lenses, I can just grab a body, wide shot, boom, great. So look forward to that. I look forward to that, and thank you for watching. I know this has been kind of a one take, little raw, little just. Go check out Cameraholics. If you're in Brisbane, Australia next year in June, I'll see you there. If not, where do you buy your vintage cameras from? Are you on eBay? Are you like just you know a guy? Let me know. We'll trade our information. I got this. You bring something else. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next video. And yeah, let's go make some photos. Hi, editing Rick here. So, as you can see, not so good news. Entire roll came back blank, and come to find out, it will shoot a 30th of a second and slower. Wind it, you actually see the shutter, see it go. Anything faster than a 30th of a second, and the curtain shutters, it's two curtains, so it's supposed to go this, and or come apart like that and go across, but over a 30th of a second, and they are just stuck together, and they go, but they're not apart. I'm in the process of disassembling it, so not going to be I don't have any film photos from this because they all were blank, but we will see how this turns out, if I actually get that back up and running or not. So yeah, no film for the video. Cool. Maybe I'll make an updated video of if I ever fix that or not. Maybe I'll just buy another one. It's only 25 bucks. So, but the good news is this works. There we go. Oh, focus. This still works. This on my S5 II, that's worth 25 bucks. That's what I was excited for the most. So, got a lens out of it. That works fully. And I have tested it on the S5 II, so that has no dramas. So, yeah. Thanks again for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.